Hello and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for Race 8, the final race in the regular season. It's where the season began, and it's where the regular season is going to come to an end. 6 drivers have already locked their way into the playoffs, 6 more need to. And today's race is sponsored by Saray, I have no idea how you pronounce it, but that Cup series. He makes great stop motions, has a downhill diecast series, and very, very occasionally makes memes. Go subscribe to him using the link in the description. Today is the last shot for most of these drivers. 6 drivers locked in, 6 more spots available, and with 19 drivers fighting for those 6 spots, it's sure to be one heck of a race. Guys like Kevin Harvick, the defending champion, Martin Truex Jr., Ryan Blaney, he won 3 races last season, are all currently sitting outside of the playoffs and will try and put themselves in today. Clint Bowyer, his final season, he is also out of the playoffs. Let's take a look at your ones to watch. Martin Truex Jr., he's starting on pole here at Charlotte. Joey Logano, he won race number 1 at Charlotte, so he is obviously locked in. Kevin Harvick, he won here in 2016, and he absolutely needs a great finish today to make the playoffs. Kyle Busch is the first driver in history to go back-to-back in the Procore Cup Series. Austin Dillon is currently the last driver in. He is 20 points to the good. And Clint Bowyer is currently the first driver out. He is 20 points back of Austin Dillon. As the cars roll off, let's take a look at your starting lineup. In row number 1, we have Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano. Row number 2, Ross Chastain and Jimmie Johnson. Row 3, Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney, 2 guys outside the playoffs right now. Then we have 2 guys that are locked in row 4, Alex Bowman and Kyle Busch. Row 5, Chris Buescher, Matt DiBenedetto. Row 6, William Byron and Kurt Busch. Row 7, Chase Elliott and Austin Dillon. Row 8, we have Denny Hamlin and Clint Bowyer. Row 9, Eric Almirola and Matt Kenseth. Row 10, a bad start for Brad Keselowski, and then we have Eric Jones. Row 11, Bubba Wallace and John Hunter Nemechek. Row 12, Ryan Newman and Michael McDowell. And rounding out the field for today in 25th is Tyler Reddick. Here are your point standings coming into today's race. 6 drivers currently locked in, 6 more spots available, and Byron on down are in a must-win situation. Stages 1 through 3 will be 5 laps. Stage 4 will be 7 laps for a total of 22 laps. Green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Charlotte. Martin Truex Jr. leads them down into 1 and 2, and now he is clear as they go down the backstretch. Kevin Harvick now threatening Chastain for second. He'll take it away as Chris Buescher goes 3 wide. Martin Truex Jr. leads lap number 1. Chastain working that high line, and he will take second away from Harvick as they go down the backstretch. And will he be able to clear him? Yes, as they go into 3 and 4. Ryan Blaney now to the inside of Chris Buescher, making moves pretty early. He's up to 4th. Truex with a nice lead over Chastain, and now Ryan Blaney looking for 3rd on Kevin Harvick. Harvick falling back kind of early here. Chastain threatening Truex as now he goes to the outside. Chastain, the only driver to really try that outside, and it is absolutely working for him so far. He goes to the outside in 3 and 4, and off of turn number 4, he will take the lead away from Martin Truex Jr. And you can see what that does to the playoff picture on the left. But now Truex is fighting right back, and he'll take it back. Ryan Blaney now for second. Will he be able to steal the stage win? Truex off of turn number 4 wins stage number 1, followed by Chastain, Blaney, Bowman, Harvick, Logano, and other drivers. Truex, Blaney, Bowman now to 3rd. But here comes Ryan Blaney to the inside, and he will take the lead away from Martin Truex Jr. Bowman shuffles into 2nd. And now here comes Chastain trying to take 3rd away. 3 wide. And around goes Joey Logano, collecting defending champion Kevin Harvick. And he will not get a chance to defend his championship. He is out of the playoffs. Tyler Reddick fortunately won at Talladega earlier this season, and that is the reason he is locked in. Here's a replay of the wreck. Joey Logano just trying to get in front of Jimmie Johnson, but there was no room, and unfortunately around he went. Kevin Harvick really nowhere to go. And Tyler Reddick, he probably could have avoided it, but he was unable to, I guess. And then you can see 4 wide in the turn. I don't know how they made it through. Ryan Blaney, current leader, Martin Truex Jr. currently in third. You can see he's quite a bit behind the bubble right now. Austin Dillon, currently the last guy in, 11 points to the good. And Matt DiBenedetto, currently the first guy out, 11 points back. We are ready to restart here on lap 10 of 22. Green flag back in the air, 1 lap to go here in stage number 2. Blaney, now here comes Truex for second. Ryan Blaney into turns 3 and 4. Truex down on the inside. Out of turn number 4. Truex going to steal and win stage number 2 somehow, some way. And Ryan Blaney now way back in the standings. And Johnson takes second away from him. Will Johnson be able to pressure Martin Truex Jr.? Looks like Truex living on his own for now, but not really. Here comes Johnson right under the bumper. Not able to make the pass there. Truex, Johnson, and now Chastain going into third as he gets around Kurt Busch. 10 laps to go. Martin Truex Jr., Jimmy Johnson, right in front of each other. And now here comes Jimmy Johnson on the inside. Truex will lose the lead to Jimmy Johnson. We'll have to see what this does to the playoff picture. Chastain now going for second. And you can see Truex now 14 points back. But that's about to change as Truex back to the inside of Jimmy Johnson. Martin Truex Jr., nobody is getting away from him as he takes the lead right back. And now Chastain on the outside. 1 lap to go in stage number 3. Truex, Chastain, now 4 cars all right there. Chastain on the outside. Can he do what Truex did to Blaney? On the outside of turn number 4. Here comes Chastain, but it's not going to be enough. Martin Truex Jr. sweeps the stage. Then around goes Denny Hamlin, collecting Eric Almirola and William Byron. Denny Hamlin crashed in the All-Star race. Now he crashes here in the 600. Almirola and Byron both eliminated. Here's a replay of what happened. It's just another case of blocking a little bit too late. Hamlin came down on Eric Almirola, and it was just too late. Byron tried to avoid it. He tried going through the grass. It was probably not the greatest idea, and came into Almirola, and a little bit of a weird spin there, but that's okay. Martin Truex Jr., the current leader, and he is currently in the playoffs. Austin Dillon runs third, 17 points to the good. Ryan Newman runs fifth. Could he upset this playoff picture and get a win? Matt DiBenedetto currently running in 8th, and he is 17 points back. Kurt Busch has locked himself in the playoffs. Chase Elliott, another driver that will be competing in the Season 2 playoffs, he's locked in as well. And surprisingly enough, Denny Hamlin with that wreck is also now locked in. That's how math works. We are ready to restart. 3 laps to go. Lap 20 of 22. Green flag back in the air for Martin Truex Jr. Ross Chastain on his outside. Truex now clears Chastain as they go down the back. 2.5 laps to go. Dillon to second. Newman, here he comes, but Austin Dillon now on the inside of Truex, and he takes the lead away. Truex 9 points back. Truex knows that he needs to get this lead. 1.5 laps to go, and it looks like Austin Dillon is pulling away. Newman falling back a little bit, at least to his teammate, and now here comes Chastain for second. Truex dominated this entire race, but it looks like he is going to choke it away. Austin Dillon, shock and awe here at Charlotte. Austin Dillon wins, and he is in the playoffs. He wins at Charlotte. And Truex falls way back. Also, Chris Buescher, only 6 points back. We'll have to see if that did indeed hold up. But Austin Dillon gets his first career win. He wins race number 8 here at Charlotte. Chris Buescher, yes, he did come oh so close, but unfortunately he is just going to finish 6 points back. What a season for Chris Buescher. No one expected him to do this good. Martin Truex Jr. in control of this race all along. No one could get away from him. Austin Dillon just a little bit too much at the end. And Matt DiBenedetto, thanks to Austin Dillon's last few laps win, Matt DiBenedetto is in the playoffs. Here are your finishing results. Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher finishes second. Kyle Busch, second, and now fourth. He is just ridiculous. That is actually 4 top 4s in a row. And here are the back of the field. Harvick, Byron, Almirola, John Hunter Nemechek. Unfortunately, all out of the playoffs. Here are your current playoff standings. Kyle Busch able to rack up those playoff points. Regular season champion, 2 wins, and he is looking with a good cushion right now. Chastain DiBenedetto, unable to gather any playoff points during the regular season. Here is the playoff bracket. 12 drivers head Gateway and Los Angeles, where we will be down to 8. All the drivers that are in the playoffs. Joey Logano, he won race number 1 at Charlotte. Brad Keselowski, he won race number 2 at Darlington. Race number 3, winner, Jimmy Johnson. Then, winner at race number 4 at Talladega, Tyler Reddick. Alex Bowman won the caution-free race at Las Vegas. Kyle Busch won back-to-back at Chicagoland and then Daytona. And Austin Dillon just won here at Charlotte. He's locked in as well. Kurt Busch finished second in points in the regular season. He's locked in. Chase Elliott had a good regular season all along. Couldn't get that win. Chastain, he sneaks in thanks to a great finish today. Hamlin able to get in, and Matt DiBenedetto, thanks to Austin Dillon's win, will make the playoffs. And there are your 12 drivers that will be competing for a championship. We started with 30. We are now down to 12. And that concludes the Sarai Cup Series 600 here at Charlotte. Race 9 of 13 and race 1 of the playoffs will be at Gateway on July 31st. Hope to see you there. So thanks for watching. I know this took a long time, but it's 22 laps, by far the longest race I've ever done. So please just consider liking and subscribing because this race took a while. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at Gateway.